No, I'm live. Nobody's here yet. I'll wait till a few of you come on. Oh, got two. Got two people here. I've got Terry fed. I washed the dishes. Didn't actually scrub the kitchen, but I washed the dishes. Set the coffee pot. Locked the doors to keep the boogers out. So now we're ready to have this party. And let's see, Frances. Frances says she guesses she'll come up tonight because last night she couldn't be with us because she made 11 cakes. And maybe Sandra will be back in a little while. She's going to run to get her a quick burger. And hello, June. How are you tonight? I'm sewing binding on tonight. Coming along pretty good on my Jacob's Ladder quilt. I was going to go to town and buy a binding today, but I didn't get to town. And June says hi to Sandra. So I just found some I had back there, but I think it turned out just pretty good. I like the way it looks. June, that's good. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry, but that Nightbot is being aggravating to everybody. I thought I went and disabled all that stuff, but he gets really fussy if you post it right in capitals or do emojis. So I'm sorry. So if you kind of try to keep him happy until I can go see what I need to do to fix him, that's just irritating. He times people out and does all kinds of stuff, and I have him. I thought I'd set it up so you could drop your links if you typed in Hen, Hen, but don't upset him or because I don't know how to fix him. And hello, Yellow Shirt Dad. You need to come up on my screen if you can and stream it to yours if you want to. And hello, Rushing Wind Mountain. Candace, I apologize. I do. I try to do some of this technology stuff and then it bites me in the butt, what it does. Here's Justina. Hello, Justina. I pinned the link to the top. I can have 10 people up on this screen and you can stream it to your channel too. Russian Wind Mountain says hello to Yala. Hello, Russian Wind. Candace, I know you go live a lot. If you ever get into some of this stuff, you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, I wanted somebody to come up here and talk so I could keep it stitching and just let you guys carry on the conversation. Up there's Justina. Hello. Been a few days since I've seen you. So
I know I've been so busy. But I'm finally back. I got a video posted today and I made a cake and
you have been busy, but that's some accomplishments. And if you get a video up, I don't even try to make videos to post anymore. I just do what I do, and if I put a little bit of clip of it up there, that I just go with it.
Yeah, I hadn't done one in a while. I got all my son's desserts done already, so I had some time to get some stuff done, and I just got finished writing an article for my news break, and I seen you were popping on here.
Well, then you probably haven't heard. I paid for a month of that StreamYard, and so it's unlimited. So I told him I was getting my money's worth. So I've been going on every night. People gonna get tired of seeing me, and I've run out of things to talk about because I ain't no talker. But
I still have the free one, so I don't do very many. I haven't done very many, so I hope work is finally calming down. So
Let's see what. Oh, I know. I did a couple of lives, and I was running out of that 20 hours worth of time. So I thought, well, I'm gonna pay for 1 month, and so I paid for 1 month, and just gonna see how it goes, and I may buy another one. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm trying to see the comments. I always forget to put the comments there. Now I can see comments.
Okay.
I'll help you try to say hi to everybody.
Oh, I've got people in the basement. I didn't even notice. I was talking to you.
Oh, there's some more people.
Oh, no, I was talking to Justina, not paying attention.
I'm in the basement.
I was watching Justina.
Long time no see.
Hey, Mona, what? I've been waiting. Hey, Mona, what's going on?
Not much.
Hi, Mona.
Just signing in.
Yeah, I was watching Justina and wasn't even looking just a little further down. I should test my tablet maybe before your mom.
I'm live with you, Rita. I'm live with you.
Okay, all right. And like I told Justina, I paid for a month, so I was going to get my money's worth. So.
Yeah, exactly. Get your money's worth.
Well, it's fun to get on and talk.
It is. And I'm not even a talker.
Put my glasses on. It's late at night.
I did get on my laptop, so it's so much easier for me to see. I cannot see when I do it on my phone. Oh, Mona's gone. So I bet she's changing over again like last time. So there's Julie Hansen. It's coming so fast.
Did she leave? Did Mona leave?
Mona's back. There she is.
She's back. All right.
Let's see. You have a long message here.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. Rita, what you do is awesome and amazing. And you have a unique gift, and you are a healing balm from God as you offer yourself to be His voice, hands, and feet. Thank you for sharing your love, light, and love. Well, that's sweet. Y'all just hadn't had to put up with me like my husband does.
You're all good.
I can come on here for a few minutes and act all sweet, can't I?
I'm sure you are.
I try, but
You're
it's
all good, Rita. You're all good.
Oh.
Let's see. Nightbot shared your YouTube channel, yellow shirt.
Yeah, you said drop the word hen, so yeah.
And I've got that Nightbot on there, but it's being kind of hateful to people, and I don't know how to fix it.
I mean,
you know, if they write something in all caps, it tells them to not, and if they do too many emojis, it tells them not to. So I apologize if it does something to you, because I'm not doing it. It just kind of controls it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go into the filters and turn it off.
There's a lot of people already. You're getting a lot of people, Rita. Every time you come on, there's more people. So there's KD Crafts, Lori Clark, Lucy Scott, and Rushing Wind Mountain.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Hi.
Yeah,
Oh, got one more. Here comes Francis. Francis is
Francis, how you doing?
Joanne Jennings, and Moldy Lasagna. Wow.
So
we might need more up on this panel. Come on up.
It'll let us do 10, so y'all are welcome to come up.
You know what? I'm up here. Yes.
But we allow men to come to these hen parties. I just call.
You know what? I support your channel. Yeah.
I just laugh and call it that because I'm Rita's roast and just call myself the crazy chicken lady. So
now you're all right in my book.
Well, I can't see on here how many people are on here, Rita, but it looks like a lot.
I think a lot of people are here.
Yeah, it looks like.
Well, I'm seeing 7
channel Mona. What is it?
Did Yellow Dad? Did you stream to your channel too? Did you?
No, I haven't figured that out. I gotta figure this out. I mean, it said I have to wait 24 to 48 hours for it to stream my channel, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, I see where it says stream to your audience, but again, when I was with Mona, it it'll
When
still do
you're-
the same thing. I'm gonna go through it right now. It'll still say I've got to
But I,
allow
but
hours to stream.
I plan on coming back, so you can come back and after you and try it again.
Yeah, it says hey, reader. It says waiting for your YouTube to activate your account. I don't get that. I don't know.
Have you live streamed on YouTube before?
No, not yet.
Oh, then you need to go in and
Mindy.
verify your account first, so they know it's you.
So I need to do one live stream, right?
Well, you need to verify it through YouTube.
Okay, all right,
And
I can
it'll
do that.
take like 24 hours.
Yeah, and that's what it said when I was with your channel. It said 24 to 48 hours to verify. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Hello, Rushing Wind. I
It's
have
all right.
something new
It's all
on
right.
mine. I haven't seen this before, Rita, but it says I can
It's all right.
stream
I mean-
this to my audience. Does anybody else have that?
Yeah. Since I paid for this, you can do that.
I can try. Let's see what it'll do if I do that.
Okay. And it'll help your channel grow.
Let's see. Rita's Roost in.
Oh yeah, definitely will have the channel grow. I mean,
Yeah. Well, everybody connects with each other if they want
yeah.
to.
Let's see. And it's public, and I'm saving changes. And let's see what it does. We'll see. It shows that I'm on your live stream too. My channel is. So I don't know that anybody's going to see mine because I've been MIA for a while.
Yeah. And we have a lot of the same subscribers too, I think. I think we do. So.
Yeah, but you have thousands more than me. I'm still newbie.
I have no idea how that happened. I really don't, because
you're you.
I mean, I'll sort this all out. I'll get credit for the hours. I mean, you know, it's all good. I mean,
yeah, when it says you have to verify, you just click on that, and it's real easy. It's like verifying through Google.
Yeah, and I thought I verified my account. I'll just have to take it up with StreamYard. It's all right. I mean, I'll do it.
This one's funny. Rita's Roost is where the party's at tonight.
Party's right here.
I'm trying to get some more people on here.
The party is right here. Right here.
We're from all over. That's what makes it interesting.
That's right. That's right.
And you need to come up if you can. I know you've tried several times, and
and I'm up from Virginia too. Oh wow.
Okay, I'm using my phone and trying to get some more people on here. Temu is a bad app. Don't use it. Uh-oh, I bought some stuff from Temu.
I have too. Why?
And if you want to, I'm in Central Virginia.
Are you new, Yellow Shirt? You're new?
Me? No, I've had my channel out for 2 years.
Oh.
I mean, new to all this since February. Yeah, I mean, my channel wasn't going anywhere until I got on to Tuber Chat and Nora the Stock Explorer, and then it took off. So yeah,
I've been on for almost 2 years. I took a long break when I had COVID the first time, and I've been back a year. It was a year in November.
Yeah.
Providence.
My channel's been out there. I just never did anything with it.
Anne is in Providence Forge, Virginia. CNC Farm is on here. Randy should be on here. We're missing Randy.
And CNC Farm, she needs to come up on the screen.
Come on, Ashley, right? Is that,
yeah, she needs to
Ashley?
come up. And if you'll type in Hen, it'll HEN, it'll drop your link. Or if you're Mona's channel, it's SEW.
So put Hen on the comments.
HEN.
I did. All right, Streamlabs has something on here. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Joanne is that someone subscribed to my channel. I don't even know who. I didn't even know that I had a channel.
Yeah, that I mean,
Well, I know some of you guys, like Francis, and some of you don't have channels, but you still have a YouTube account. I guess.
Yeah, that way you can. How do you get this off?
oh, she said she would come up, but she can't. Okay.
Can't stay
That's
about
all right.
the little guys down. Ow.
Yeah.
Let's see. The StreamYards, I don't know how to get them. Streamlabs, I don't know how to get them off of here, but they have some kind of buttons and stuff they're trying to give people.
Yeah, that's from my channel. My channel plays games.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going, who is that?
And if
I don't have no 1,500 buttons.
And if anybody comments on your channel, Justina, it ought to come up on here too. From all the comments from all the channels ought to come up.
I mean, no, we talking about buttons here. I mean,
oh, Melody,
what game we have going on right now?
Being mean
I
and
like a good
stealing
game.
buttons.
I mean, I know.
Hit the button, the like button, and bell for notifications. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it out.
With all the sweet smiles on panel, they will come. I don't think I've seen Breezy's Back Shop before. That's a new name for me.
I think I've heard of them. There's Ashley Ratcliffe and Philback. I'm seeing them pretty. They're coming up faster now.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody came up on mine or not. CNC is on mine, but she's on yours too, so I don't know if she was on mine or not. Breezy's is new today.
She said she couldn't, but
I didn't get to sew on the treadle today. We gardened and did everything else. Didn't even go to town today when I was going to go after binding.
Breezy bike shop.
Well, I got my flower bed weeded finally.
Ashley.
The Breezy is new. Let's see.
New today. Okay. And I think I've got mine set where it's subscribers only, though.
Yeah, I do too.
To keep down.
No, you want to keep the subscribers only. You don't want to.
Because you get bad stuff if you don't. That you have to filter out.
You're gonna get your spammers and all that. Keep it to subscribers only. I mean, make them subscribe to your channel. Get that link.
Well, it's just because we don't want bad stuff, though.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
Well, Joanna, I think that if you even look at videos or even try to save them, I think that it kind of gives you a channel, but you don't really have a channel. It's just one of those things. So that's why. Bye, CNC. Bye, Ashley.
Ashley, have a good night.
And he said he's seen me on Wayne's channel.
Hey, Gail.
Oh,
hey,
there's
Gail.
Gail's Southern Living.
Hey, Gail. Hey, Gail.
Hey, Gail.
It's showing 32 people on here. That's a bunch.
Hey,
hello.
Let's go.
That's good.
And it's just 8:30. We can go to 10 o'clock, and then I'm going to bed. So.
We can keep going as long as you want to.
Hey, well, I can leave it on going. You guys can keep on talking. So.
I can tell some jokes. I can do whatever you want.
when it gets quiet after a while, a few nights it's gotten quiet, and I think Mona said we need Yellow Shirt Dad here to tell us some jokes.
You know what? I'm in the house right now.
Let me post some of these back up here. Still have first harvest of cabbage, and you did pickled beets yesterday, didn't you? And Philback.
Yeah.
There's Melody and Angela. Yeah, I can't see on my end how many people are on here.
Now I'm seeing 28 is what I see. But hello, Angela.
Let's see how many we can. I can't see.
Let's see, Mona. We had 40 something one night, didn't we? Isn't that right? I think.
Oh yeah, we had over 40, like 43, I think.
That's great. I worked 10 days straight. I finally got days off this week. We had the big LAB golf tournament at the hotel where I worked at. So we had golfers and caddies in the hotel. We were busy. I had to work every day. We all had to be there. So I'm so glad I'm off. I don't like working more than my 3 days a week. I'm lazy.
No, you're not.
I want to be lazy.
Anyway, I mean, it's always good to be lazy. I mean,
Custom screen printing says they're leaving. Just stop to say hello.
I just came by to say hello and give you a thumbs up and shared you out. You want to come up and bring your guitar?
come on up. Come on up.
Has he sung the song, your song yet for you?
We need some music.
He sang the Rita Chicken song last night up on the screen. And happy birthday to Chloe. Because Chloe, Girl Who Draws, was her birthday.
Oh, I didn't know it was her birthday.
Yes, yesterday was her birthday. Being lazy's fun.
Hey, Gail. Hey, Gail.
Brushing Wild Man. Hello. Oh, she's saying hi. To Confident Quilter. Candy is here. I hadn't seen her name before. But she got some buttons.
Buttons.
Well, if they're getting buttons, they're probably from Mona's channel.
That's what I'm saying. Can I do the slots? Can I get some buttons here? I mean,
It's a loyalty thing. The longer you're in the chat, the more buttons you earn.
well, I'm loyal, so I'm gonna come over to your channel. I know that.
I told her she was bribing people to go to her channel. With them buttons.
Yeah, Candy says she's from Mona's channel. Mona knows her. I guess maybe it doesn't tell what channel they're from.
I don't think it does.
Oh, I don't know.
No, if you see a little link next to the name, that means it's coming from somebody besides Rita's channel.
Okay.
Okay. Our yellow shirt dad, what's the answer to this riddle? What do you call a cow that has epilepsy?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, with a cow, no, I don't know.
I don't know. Joanna, you have to tell us.
Hi, So Terry. Is that from your channel, Mona?
Yes.
So Terry, yeah, because she's wanting buttons.
Oh, she's got 6,000.
Oh, I get it. I don't know. That's not very. Do you see it?
I didn't see it. Was it a naughty?
No, it wasn't naughty, but I don't want to make fun of anybody that's got epilepsy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let me ask you, ladies. If a baby refuses to nap, is it resisting arrest?
It's Ashley and Yo Patty G. And kill it and grill it. Kill it and grill it. That sounds all right. Kill it and grill it.
Yo, Patty. Hello.
Hello, Patty. Yep.
Trying to read it. Dolphin. Oh.
And I'm not sure if I've seen everybody or not. I tried to put them up there and mention everybody. And Sheila, hello, Sheila. You want to come up tonight on the screen? Got room for 5 more.
Come on up.
Come on up. Come on down.
I mean, come on up. I mean,
Next contestant.
woo.
Melina says, hi, everyone.
Hi, Melina.
Yeah.
Hi.
Read it. Yeah, I did catch the answer. The beef jerky. I caught the answer. And Peggy Lynn says hello to Sheila. And Sheila says her son's there. So that's what I believe she said last night she was gonna have company tonight. But
That's
the
fun.
rest
You know what?
of y'all.
I got a question. Why did the fish blush?
Why did what?
Why did the fish blush?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm horrible at those kind of things.
Me
So
too.
the ocean's bottom.
Okay.
My husband tells me all the time, "You're not that funny. Don't try to tell jokes."
Well, you know, I know. I mean, I know, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you know what, ladies? I'll be here all week. I mean, I'll be here. At the end of the week.
Let's see if I can get anybody else. I need to look on here.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Francis, you've been kind of quiet.
well, I was ironing squares.
Oh, how's that new quilt top coming along? Coming along pretty good? That one with,
Squaring them up. I'm not even gonna say what it was. I just got the squares done is all. Well,
Oh.
you can see them.
Let me put you up there for a second. I want to look at them a little closer. Get that.
That's pretty. I like
Oh,
the
that's
colors.
beautiful.
That fabric. That's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Different.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is. That's gorgeous.
It's all different. It's the same material in each one, but they're just different.
Different, yeah, because
But anyway,
it was making that plaid looking quilt.
my chickens
It is
is just
pretty
waiting to be
colors.
quilted. They're resting right now.
Oh, is that Pioneer Woman fabric?
Uh-huh.
I love that. That's beautiful. I'm gonna have to
Your
keep my eyes.
work looks so pretty. Them seams on the back look so neat. You pressed them all so pretty.
Oh Lordy.
You have, I can tell. What is Nightbot doing? I hope it's not making people mad at me.
What's Nightbot doing?
Gail's making homemade lemonade. Yummy.
Oh, that sounds good.
I like lemonade.
That
The flowery part on that quilt, I have a bowl, a mixing bowl that I got for a gift that looks just like that print.
I apologize for that Nightbot, but if you post it all caps or something, it does stupid stuff.
What's he gonna do, Rita? What's he gonna do?
No. It wants me not to capitalize. Y'all try not to capitalize. Maybe
Oh, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that, or
like that.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't.
You have to go into filters and turn it off.
Okay.
It looks like a little oil pan or like a little funnel. You go in there and you can turn it off.
But I can't.
Turned everything off except for the drop link.
Well, I thought I had everything set, but I don't.
Sometimes Nightbot has a mind of its own too.
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah, you just gotta keep at it. You'll figure it out. That's how I do it. That's my mom. Just do it, whether you know how to do it or not.
I mean, you got to do it, and then you'll learn. Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Whether I know how or not, I'm going to say
you
I
just
do.
go ahead and do it. I mean, you got to get out there.
Fake it until you make it.
I mean, fake it till you make it. Oh my gosh!
I got all those cakes made today. 11 of them. My husband helped me though.
Yeah,
That's a job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sheila,
11?
Yeah, it's for a fundraiser for the fire department where my son works.
There's Jessie from Catalina Treats. Say hi, Jessie.
Yeah. Sheila Gage had pot roast, potatoes, carrots, homemade strawberry pie. My husband would eat that.
So would I.
I would too. Yeah.
that strawberry pie. You're darn right.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, I'll eat it. I'm hands up right now. I eat it.
Yeah. Catalina Treats, carb-free kitchen. She says she's there from your channel, Justina.
Yeah. And we're all talking about all these desserts, and she's carb free.
Carb free. Did you
I
say
was
carb free or?
for a month or two this year.
Yeah.
Then
She
I went.
also does carnivore.
I mean,
She does the carnivore diet.
oh, okay.
I like my meat and I like steak. Yeah.
I can't give up steak. I mean, yeah, that. Yeah, no, I can't give a steak.
I know. Well, my son owns a steakhouse, so.
Porterhouse, ribeye, no, can't do it. Love it.
There's Eva Opal. And my phone's dinging.
Eva Opal. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Everybody here sounds good, don't they? All the people
It sounds good to me.
laughing and giggling. I think everybody's doing great.
I'm glad to be with all you ladies right here, right now.
I had a porterhouse steak one time. I did not know what it was. It was on a cruise.
Oh, wow.
And so we went to the Cajun restaurant one night because they had all these themed restaurants on the ship. Mm-hmm. And you just pay whatever and you get to order. It's just so much. And I'm like, oh, I'll do the porterhouse. And it was like a whole plate.
Oh, wow.
I got it and went, oh my.
Oh, wow. I mean, I was gonna think of it like when I was on the cruise, I did the surf and turf, you get the steak and the lobster,
I lost my thing.
Yeah, Jessie she messaged me and said I'm rocking. I am rocking in my rocking chair.
I mean, I see you going back and forth. It's like,
I'll stop, make everybody dizzy.
Yeah, like this, see?
I love my rocking chair.
Back and forth.
I'll make everybody dizzy here watching me. I don't even. Yeah. I washed my dog's blankets today, so I got them laying over my chair.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have their own blankets. My couch is an expensive dog bed. Yeah. Paid a lot of money for that dog bed.
Hit the button.
The dog bed. Does he
It's
sleep
my
in that?
couch.
Or
Trivia.
does he sleep in that bed or what?
They sleep on that couch. They took it over. It's theirs now.
No.
My cat too.
Oh, good.
They're not spoiled.
Francis, was all your cakes the same flavor? Or did you do different kinds?
Oh, I did different flavors.
Different
flavors.
I did one today, and the video is coming out soon. I got to finish it. It's an ice water cake. Has anybody ever heard of that before?
Ice water. No.
Ice water?
It's an ice water cake. I don't know what it tastes like. I just took them out
I've
of
never
the
heard of
oven.
that.
I hadn't either, but I
Interesting.
yeah.
I mean,
Ice water cake. So
ice
I'll
water
finish the video tonight. North Coast Railroad is here. Hello.
That's
I
a
mean,
new
never heard of that with the.
So yeah, I'd done the ice water cake, but have you guys you've heard of the hot water pie? Nobody's heard of hot water
I've
pie.
heard of it, a little bit maybe, but
It's a depression. It was made in the Depression era, and I used to make it in my cafe all the time. So I need to do a video on that because it's a really good pie, and it's just different. It's really different. They had this little guy that used to come and buy. He'd try to buy a whole pie. He was diabetic. He'd pull up and he goes, "You have hot water pie today?" And I'd say, "Yes." He goes, "I'll take a whole one." His wife would come up and say,
oh
"He
wow,
can't have a whole one. He can only have a slice. He's diabetic."
I mean, go ahead and do a video on it. I would do a video on it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I will. I just got to get this. The ice water cake is done. I'm waiting for it to cool. I'll
I mean,
finish.
I would watch it. Ice water cake. You darn right. Yeah.
So, Rita, do you know what possum pie is?
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
I love possum pie. I did an article on it, and
I mean,
I had 55,000 people look at it.
Huh.
People were like, oh, they were making all kinds of jokes about it. Is there really possum in it?
It's really a possum.
Rocking actually helps with chronic pain and also anxiety. President JFK was told to rock as part of his medical treatment for his chronic back pain. Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I'm trying not to rock, but it's a habit when I sit here. I was going to go outside, but it's already getting dark here.
I say, Mona, what are you working on?
I'm working on cutting out another chicken.
Those chickens are addictive, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They just are so cute.
That's why I asked.
I'm going to thread my needle. I think I hate this part because I have to try before I get it.
You ain't found your needle threader yet.
No. I ain't found the needle. The needle's lost.
Are you trying to put the string through the hole there? I mean, is that when you thread the needle?
Yeah, the thread through the hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I want to know. I'm trying to learn.
So Jesse's trying to find everybody. So can you see everybody that's on the chat, Jesse?
Jesse.
I don't know. She wants to know she's in Catalina Treats, Card Free Kitchen.
Who all's on here and what are the channel names?
I mean,
I don't know if she can't see it or not.
Probably not. There's no names underneath everybody's pictures. You have to click on a link to allow that.
The links. Or maybe we should just have everybody that wants to post some links on the comments.
I'm Yellow Shirt Dad. I don't know if that helps out or what.
She said she can see some of the names.
I mean, below me is Mona Did What.
And Frances, she doesn't have a channel. She just visits with us.
We can type Hen, right? We can type Hen, right?
If you're on mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on yours. I'm on yours. Hold on. Let me drop my
Maybe
link.
if she goes to if you went to Rita's, maybe you could just type in Hen, or you can type it in mine and see what it does.
I'm on Rita's, so I typed in Hen. It just dropped my link.
Yeah, on mine it's SEW.
I don't know if it does it on mine or not.
You'd have to put Nightbot in yourself for it to work.
Yeah. It just dropped mine, so.
Well, she knows mine.
That's always good. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know how to. Donna Armstrong, she just finished a wheelchair quilt to send to So Yay. Oh, wow. That's about all I could ever do was like a lap quilt. I got bored.
That's why I always have about 10 projects going at once. If I get bored, then I hop over there and grab something else.
I try not to do that anymore. I used to do card crafts and paper crafts, and I gave my granddaughter most of it, and I purged my room.
Well, I only sew, but I have bags going. I have a quilt going. I have applique, just something to break up the monotony.
Jessie subscribed to you, Yellow Shirt, Dad. Jessie said she subscribed.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just checking mine right now. Thank you.
I'll have to try to subscribe to you.
Yeah, I'll have a joke of the day. I just put that out today. I might have one for Friday, but if not, maybe the weekend. I usually do twice a week. But thank you.
Oh, my house is hot. I don't know why. Whew.
Weather was pretty nice here today. It was a little cooler than what it had been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in the 70s here.
It was in the 70s here in Virginia.
Yeah, Jessie did a joke show on her channel. She does these cute little skitty things. They're so funny. And she's got Fifth and Overland. She has 2 channels. I can't even keep up with one. And I haven't even done my website. I finally got it finished and I haven't even posted anything.
There's you another subscriber, Yellow Shirt.
I know, I see that. Thank you so much.
Jessie, she knows English.
I mean, I think everybody here, yeah. I mean,
my phone's going off from work. Oh no work.
Yeah, no work. No, stop work.
No work, people.
No work. I mean, we have a life outside of work, ladies. I mean, yes, we have a life outside of work.
I barely want to be there as it is.
Susan, she got her pattern today. Mona, you want to hold yours up and show yours, or can you make you big? Mona's working on hers tonight.
What, the pattern?
Show it. No, your chicken.
Oh, well, I just have everything cut out because I got to.
If you can't hold it up, that's okay. Let me make you bigger.
Oh, wait. I forgot I switched cameras.
That's so cute, though.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
I like that.
It still needs its head and all that stuff on. And I did my little chick.
Oh, you did the chick.
That's pretty good.
And the little egg. But I gotta cut it out yet. That's all.
I just ignored those other pieces, but that chick's cute.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta put their eyes on yet. But tomorrow I'll dig out the zigzag machine and get to work.
Be back in just a second.
So weather in Ohio has been nice so far this week, says North Coast Railroad.
Yeah, but it's been cold. Cold.
It's cold.
It was, I think, 47 last night. Here's my other wing.
That's pretty.
Now, what did I do? I lost my piece again. Yeah, these little pieces I lose.
Email me your address and I'll send you a copy of the chicken. And then you'll just have to do with it what you want to. So just send me your address.
You got to finish the one behind you, aren't you?
I like some more on it. I don't have all the blocks ready yet. But it's coming along. Every few minutes I have, I'll just turn on the sewing machine and make a block. May not work at it long at a time, but it's going to be pretty though. I like it.
Joanna, there you go. She had asked you how she could get the pattern from you.
So,
Rushing Wind Mountains. Yes to hot water pie. Have you had hot water pie before, Rushing Wind Mountain?
No, I haven't.
It's been going around on the internet quite a bit, but I'll do a video.
Didn't Paula Dean make one of them during the?
That's where I seen it.
Because I watched that too. I think at least part of it.
Yeah, it's really strange how they make it, but it's pretty good. I put nutmeg on mine. That was all they had back then. You know, during the Depression, they might have some water, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been trying to battle the pie crust. I'm not good at making pie crust, but I think I might have got it down finally. I hope. I
just go buy the pie. I don't make anything anymore. I lost my chicken.
I know when they text me at night, they want me to do something at work. No.
Did you look at it?
Yeah, they want me to work tomorrow night in a different part of the hotel, in a different department, but I can't because I'm working at my in my department. So they're out of luck.
Candy says she's getting sleepy. I was hoping I could finish this tonight.
Oh, the binding.
The binding. Uh-huh.
Jesse subscribed to Rushing Wind Mountain. I'm gonna go on after we're done and subscribe to some channels. I haven't hardly been on. My hand is better, so they don't know what's wrong with it. Still, I can't bend my thumb all the way, but it doesn't hurt as bad, and I can do things with it now.
Hi, Aisha. How are you? Type so to drop your link.
And if you're watching from my channel, from Rita's Roost, type hand to drop your link. And you're welcome to come up on the panel if you want to.
Come on up.
Come on up.
Come on up. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, if you want to come up, you have to go to Rita's channel.
I mean, come on up. Yeah.
Over here.
Because you're more than welcome.
Ah, crap.
I mean, come on up to promote your channel. Come on up.
I traced my chicken on the fabric. I forgot to put it on the stuff.
Mona, come on.
Like, oh, man.
You getting tired, Beverly? I'm going to get off of here. I need to go take care of her.
All right.
Are you going to come back? Are you?
I doubt it. I'm tired. I've been standing on my feet all day doing those cakes.
Cakes, yeah. All right.
But I will see you tomorrow.
I'm
Good
glad
night, Francis.
you came up to visit
All
with.
right.
Good night. Love you.
Thanks for
Good night.
coming.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Well, I think I'm making this chicken fatter.
I wasn't trying to rock. I was moving my laptop.
There's nothing wrong with rocking.
Huh.
Jessie says bye.
Bye, Jessie.
What are you guys sewing? Oh, maybe she's saying bye to somebody else. She says, what are you sewing? You guys are doing quilts, aren't you?
I'm sewing the binding on this one, and Mona's making chickens.
I'm just sitting here watching, and yes.
What do the chickens go on? A quilt?
I'm gonna. Rita made a couple quilts. I'm making a table runner.
Oh.
For my table that I never sit at.
They are nice. They're so nice quilts. I love quilts. I have a table runner I bought that has, I like cows. I don't know why. I just like cows. And it has cows on both sides, but it's not quilted.
They have a cow that FPP. It's really cute. Violet Crafts.
I don't even have a sewing machine. I do, but it don't work anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I burned it up. I was making masks during COVID, and it just went.
Did you oil it?
Yeah, I took it apart, oiled it, and did everything, and it just went.
That's it. Done.
I think it's done. I've had it for only I don't know, probably almost 20 years.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So I figured I got my money's worth out of it. I used to sew a lot. Jessie's cooking pork belly. Yum.
Yeah.
I just like it barbecued.
Joanna says her favorite cake is oatmeal. I love oatmeal cake. I use my grandmother's recipe. The oatmeal makes it nice and moist. The topping is the best. Coconut, pecans, butter, and heavy cream caramelized under the broiler. That's the way I do mine.
That's good.
It's been a while since I made one. Now she's making me hungry.
I like oatmeal pie.
You guys are good. I use Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Jessie's mom makes pot holders for gifts. I love pot holders. I'm always buying them because I make such a mess with mine, but not the cute kind. I always buy just the Walmart best because I'm messy. They wind up with all kinds of stuff on them. I made two new things this week. I made a lemon berry swirl cheesecake and the chocolate eclair cake that I have. I put raspberry filling in it, raspberry cream instead of the regular vanilla eclair.
That sounds good.
That's what I do from that's the things that go to my son's restaurant. So we'll see how they go over. Looks like Missouri Outlaw is here, and
Hi, Randy.
Ding Lelis is here. I don't know if I said that right.
Hi, Ding.
And Teresa Brayer.
Randy, yeah, I say Randy's here. Favorite pie is my homemade triple berry, blackberry, blueberries, and raspberries, and a homemade crust with a wee bit of raw sugar sprinkled on top. It would be good.
I like triple berry pie. The cheesecake is more than triple berry. It has strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries in it.
And hello to you all. Rockin' does help with her chronic pain.
Maybe that's why I haven't been having so much pain lately. I've been rocking.
You've been rocking back and forth.
I was so tired last week after working all those hours. I worked 65 hours last week, and I was so tired. I have not worked that many hours in a long, long time, but we were going in early and staying late because of the golfers. It was a big golf tournament here in Tulsa.
Oh, wow. I mean,
and the Sunday, I went to church and came home, and I slept off and on all day. I didn't do nothing. So I guess I was lazy all day that day.
Becky says she's going to need an insulin shot if y'all keep talking about those desserts.
Please don't stop. Yeah, I'm finally off from that. Randy's got his 4K hours. Yay, Randy.
Hey.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. He was live and said that.
That's good.
My daughter says, when are you going to stop going live so much? I said, as soon as I get all my watch hours, I'll take a break.
I need to go live and get my watch hours.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah.
Teresa says she bought the new Miranda Lambert book called Have You All Ate Yet? Yeah, that sounds good.
Is it a cookbook or a life story or?
That'd be my life story. Everything to eat. Except I'm married to one of the pickiest persons alive. Yeah, Jesse, we're going live on Saturdays. I don't know what time yet. We haven't even set a time. We're making dip. Some kind of dip. I don't know.
I think I am calling it a night. Good night, ladies.
But I'm not done. I'm not done with this yet.
I might sit in the chat for a little bit, but I'm gonna drop out. Good to see y'all.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Randy says it helps you get to your watch hours faster. So I haven't done any in a while. I was doing them on Thursday mornings. And hopefully I can try to start doing those again.
Yeah, I think more people come on at night than they do in the mornings, though.
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe more people at home or something like that.
Peggy said she made a second edition family cookbook. I have a family cookbook. It's scribbled on note paper. Hold it up, Mona.
I made the wing backwards because I flipped the chicken to make it look the other way, but I forgot to do it to the wing. So this wing will be saved for another project.
I've done that on a few of them. I didn't tell y'all that, but
oh, I tell it all. I guess I'll use this.
I still call my 88-year-old grandma mama for recipes. I wish my grandma was still around, but I have a bunch of her recipes that she wrote on paper. My mom could not cook. It's like, no, please, no, Mom. Well, I think I'm going to have to go here soon. I've got my cakes cooling. I'm going to try to get them finished tonight so I can finish the video tonight. I have to go back to work tomorrow.
What time you have to be there pretty early? Or
no, I work in the evening, so I leave my house about 2:45. I have to be there at 4. And it's a 45-minute drive to work, so it takes me a little while. Yeah. I like church cookbooks. I use a couple of mine all the time.
I am blessed that my dad started to teach me to bake just before I turned 7. And then when I was 9, he told me that the kitchen was mine and to find him if I got into trouble. Mama, how do you make Dutch apple pie topping? She tells me to write it down every time. And Sandra's awake now. Well, Sandra, you need to come up here with us.
Hi, Sandra.
She says your early hours are way too early for her. I do good to get up by 9. I used to work at 5:30 in the morning, so I was a morning person, and then I took a different position, so now I work in the evenings.
Sarah, you can come up too.
Well, I think I'm going to get off of here so I can get those cakes done. And I'll be posting that video probably in a few days.
Okay.
So it'll be ice water cake.
Thank you for coming up tonight, though. It's been fun.
What's the name of your channel?
I know. My channel?
Yeah.
It's Justina's Country Kitchen. I think you subscribe to me.
Yeah, but yeah. I can't see this far.
I know. I'm on my laptop. It's so much better. I can see you guys so much better.
Yeah, I will look for that because that sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys another time. Maybe next
night.
Okay. Good night. Bye. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
That's fine. Bye.
It's her dinner time. Nice to meet everyone. Yummy cake.
No, I don't want that. I want this.
Maybe one of the recipes I used so my daughter could have a copy. One of the recipes I used so my daughter could have a copy. And I saw Teresa Louise is in your channel, Mona.
Oh, hi, Teresa Louise.
And Sarah, not tonight. Well, we're going to expect you some night, Sarah.
We're streaming on Rita's channel now to both.
And Catalina Treats is leaving. Bye.
Bye. If you want to come up, Teresa, go to Rita's channel.
We're just on here all the time anymore.
I know. That's all right.
Let's see. How many days have I had this StreamYard? I still got a couple more weeks anyway. Hi, June.
I messed up the swing, but that's all right.
Joanna Jennings. I've always been a night owl, and I've had to deal with insomnia since I was 7. 25 years ago, I realized that quality is better than crappy quantity and made friends with it. If things go well with my son's doctor's appointment tomorrow, I'll try for tomorrow evening. Oh, all right.
Oh, that's good. Well, let's hope everything goes well.
Yeah, and we'll be looking for you. And Lisa says, hi, Rita and Mona and everyone. And a face red heart shape. We have to, I hope that Nightbot don't do something with those waving and hearts and all that stuff because it's been doing that. And June, I've got to go before I fall asleep on y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm usually the one saying that when other people do lives. I don't know how much more I've got to go. Too much.
The last swing. Well, the last wing that I'm cutting out because I had to switch it. Yeah, I switched it.
Got to cook dinner in a few, or she would. Teresa Louise is going to cook. Yeah, I had to leave yours to go make supper so I could get things done for this one.
Yeah, I stayed on for a while, and then I went down and made wedding soup for my daughter. And then I came up.
I have 24 6.5-inch fussy cut blocks of Everglow animals and 124 white blocks cut. Now to figure something out to make with it. I'm avoiding the sewing machine, which is why I am here. Oh.
Yeah, Lord. Oh, never mind. Go
Good
ahead.
night. I got to look up and put these back up here so I can read them. I will be, Joanna's praying that Sarah that all goes well and better than expected. Sandra K, not June. See you tomorrow. Lori Clark's still in paperwork mode, but she's almost there. Melody Keeper's been up since 2 a.m. I think I'd call it a night if I'd been up that long too.
Oh, me too.
2 a.m. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Oh, here comes Sandra. Hi,
Sandra.
Hello, ladies.
All right, how's that wing? It's not on, but
yeah, I like that. That looks pretty together. And sometimes I trim them wings down. You think them wings are just a little bit too big, though? Sometimes.
yeah, it looks like there's a smaller one on this pattern. I think.
There, I got it.
This here, is this a wing?
No, that's
No,
egg. Yeah, that's egg.
that's an egg
Oh.
that she sits on. Are
Yeah,
you a city girl?
It's on.
City girl, Mona.
I like this chicken the best. Well, I have to put his head and stuff on yet.
But both of them is pretty.
Yeah. It's the final detail that make them beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's just going on my table until somebody spills something on it.
Well, then it'll just be a colorful chicken.
Yep. I got a little baby chickie.
Yeah. Oh.
I was going to do his little legs, and I thought, I don't know. So I cut them out just in case. If not, if I find some orange or yellow, I can put it on his little legs.
Yeah.
And
Or or outline stitch it. However you're appliquing it down, you could put more yellow there.
Well, I'm going to iron it and then do some kind of stitch around it, but I have to remember find either my brother machine or pull out this old Singer 301, 401 or whatever, find the manual because I think it does a zigzag too.
Hello, Sarah.
Because I got lots of machines, but I don't always know where the manuals are.
Oh, do some hand stitching, Mona. Come on.
No, I'm doing that on that grandmother's garden. That's enough for me. And I've tried hand stitching the blanket stitch. Mine does not look good.
Oh, practice.
It looks like a kindergartner did it. So
it's just practice. My hair feels like it's all filthy dirty. My remodeling of the bathroom, the dirty stuff's done.
well,
Now comes the taping, texturing, paint, and then going to pick the floor. Not fun.
Oh, that better get an extra shot. Boy, this thing's still hot and I unplugged it. Hopefully that's on there right. It looks right.
Oh, Melody's calling it a night. Okay.
Oh, wait, this one goes here, here, here.
Well, Rita's doing handwork.
I am. I'm putting the binding on my quilt.
That's a good sign that it's almost done.
I know. That's the reason I'm doing it.
Just don't lose any more needles.
I know, because I think I'm going to have to go buy me some. Because if I lose this one, I don't know where any more is at.
Yes.
Well, if you lose that one, I'll mail you some because I got a gazillion of them from my grandma. They're still in the packages.
I've noticed as the older I get, the bigger the eye of the needle needs to be.
Yeah. Lori Clark, my accounting package just told me to shut it down. It was open for too long. I'm not done yet. Oh.
Yeah, that happens.
A silly puppy is diving her toy in my face.
I was amazed when I went on vacation. My daughter's car, if you weave a little, it tells you it's time to take a break.
Oh,
Every time I turn around, it was ping. And she'd forget to turn the turn signal on in advance to change lanes every single time. I says, will you please remember to hit that button, that turn signal? I'm tired of ping.
Oh, I think I'm going to like them. I don't know what color background I'm going to put them on. Maybe a blue. I don't know. My whole house is turquoise. It's kind of hard to do everything in turquoise.
Well, to stand out the chickens, you got to be more country look. Maybe an off-white.
Yeah, I have off-white.
Because, I mean,
or a yellow.
I don't think people paint their barns too cheery.
Well, I would if I had a barn.
Joanne, I have a pattern to make a chicken pot holder. It's like a finger and a thumb one, but the butt opens to grab things. I make chicken grocery bag holders, hangs upside down. You put the bags in.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Yeah.
I have a chicken pattern to make towels and pot holders and a whole set of chicken stuff, but it's still in the plastic. I got it a couple years ago. But I just fell in love with these little chickens. They're going to look nice on my table. I may even do a placemat instead of a table runner, because then I can have 4 different chickens. With a table runner, I have a small table. I might only be able to do 2 chickens. Well, I want more.
Crafts said she'd always be pinging because of all the potholes. Mona did what her book is, both cook and about her life.
Oh, thank you, Teresa.
Are you leaving, Teresa? I know it's people's bedtimes.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go myself because I can't iron these on yet because they go underneath. So I have to find whatever backing I'm going to do first before I iron them on. And that might take a while.
Peggy Lynn's out of chat as her head hurts, but she'll still be watching.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a date on this fabric, but I'm sure it's pretty old. It smelled old.
I just want to get mine all used up.
Oh, I could sew for the rest of my life and not use all my grandmother's fabric.
I'm lucky. No grandmas did just as they bought as they needed.
My grandma was a hoarder. Plus, she had a craft shop, so she had so much stuff it wasn't even funny. I mean,
Well,
I gave away a ton of stuff and sold a ton of stuff, and you can't fit another thing in my house. But
when
I
my
love it
cousin
all.
owned a fabric store, my grandma would buy bolts of material. And it's like, how many bolts of material do I need, Grandma, of one color?
Well, she bought a lot of scraps because she used to love make yo-yos. Her and her friends would sit down at the flea market and make yo-yos and drink coffee all day.
And that's one thing I have no interest in doing unless it's a flower.
I used
On
to
a
make
book.
them for my daughter's hair.
Yeah. It's like to do
Hi,
a quilt.
Z.
One gal made a queen size quilt out of all yo-yos. The thing weighed over 12 pounds.
Yeah, I have one. I found it at a garage sale for $2.
Yeah.
And I said, "How much is this?" Because I thought maybe the 2 zeros fell off. And she says $2. I said, "I'll take it." And I brought it home and washed it. But then when I adopted the 2 girls, I put it in the trunk till they get older.
But yeah, my grandma's log cabin quilt was put in a yard sale for $2, and I bought it. It was my dad's yard sale, but my brother and sisters was marking things. And I says, "You don't sell a quilt for $2, $3, or anything else." I bought everything that was quilted that my grandmothers had made, our great grandmothers.
You have a bunch of people coming in.
I have a bunch coming in. Are they coming on your channel?
I don't know. They're
Rita's
both,
got
maybe
16 watching, 21 thumbs up. I think they're on your side because I'm not seeing the names on Rita's side.
Yeah, I think they're on yours, Mona. Yeah.
Hi, JNS, Z's, and cruising is fun. Welcome. I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I'm glad you showed up.
It's like, I got to pop over to Mona's side later and put a thumbs up on her side. So
yeah, I always have a laptop going, my phone, everybody's going. I'll have lives going.
now, do you watch your own lives after you go to bed?
No.
Or go run up your watch hours yourself?
Oh, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm using my daughter's email. And her.
Is that what you're waiting on now to get monetized? Is your watch hours?
Yep.
How many do you need, Mona?
I think 1,400.
Okay.
Well, less than 1,400.
Once this remodeling's done and I can get a hold of my head better, I'll start running yours at night. Right now, I don't need to hear people talking in the night or see an extra light.
Yeah, I was running just Jason Keto's thing, and I woke up and I heard this man's voice. I was ready to grab something and start going at it, but it was the stupid phone.
Well, for some reason, mine start with no volume, and then by the time I'm sound asleep, I hear this voice. It's like, it's the commercials change us, I guess.
Yeah, they get louder. So we've been running it downstairs on the TV after my daughter goes to bed, and then I use her account to run them. And then I have to shut down my laptop, my other laptop, while I'm using this laptop because this one hogs up the internet. So I turn that off and then go. So.
Because I'll start running you on the weekend.
But YouTube says I have 34 on one spot where you go back 365 days. But then on the button that's the little dollar sign, it says I only have 2,663. So I don't know which one's right. So.
Well, it's just like when you made the 1,000 and then they took away 14 subscribers. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, they do that every day, though.
Yeah.
Trying to
That's a lot to take off.
Yeah.
I got to figure
That's
out where
okay.
my
No.
do not go to sleep mode is on this new laptop. I have to
Well,
move
she
the
just
mouse
plugs in her
constantly.
headphones. Oh, thank you, Paula Hill. She says tomorrow she'll put my channel on in the bedroom and let it run all day. Thank you so much, Paula.
Rushing Wind Mountain says, guys, have a great night. Have to go cook dinner.
Good night. You're
Night.
cooking dinner. I'm going to bed.
I drove up. I put my note in the beginning of Rita's. I'm driving up to get me a burger, and I did it.
We had wedding soup from my daughter bought this mix, and you add your own meatballs and your own everything, and it had all the spices. Well, it was a little too spicy, and it's giving me a stomach ache. I only ate one little tiny bowl. And she goes, "Oh, I forgot to warn you, it's spicy."
Yeah.
So I'll be nursing ginger ale all night. But I'm going to pop out, ladies. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Oh, Tuber Chat's here. Connect and grow. And Paula Hill saying good night. Sarah's quilting journey says she'll run mine this weekend. Thank you, Sarah. You're going to have to come on sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just Streamlabs bossing people around, telling them to hit the like.
Yeah.
So, but thanks everybody on this end and all Rita's fans. Good night.
Have a nice night, Mona.
I gotta see how to pop out of here.
I still have 5 hours before
Bye, Rita.
bedtime.
Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, you got to do it down here. Okay.
That's what I did the other day. Was where is it? And how many more stitches do you need to do sides wise, Rita?
Well, I'm almost to this corner because I'm right here. And I've got, I don't like much, just that.
One side and a little bit to the corner.
Just, yeah. Just a little bit to the corner, about half of a side.
Is that about another hour's worth of work?
Well, I don't know how much longer. I really would like to.
I try not to keep track because one time it was 8 hours because I got too engrossed in the movies. And I think I would quit stitching.
Because I've never started one and just kept working on it. I mean, I'll work on it a little bit here, a little bit of time there, a little bit of time. So I really don't know.
Yeah.
About as fast as I've ever done one. Because I started on it earlier today because I just sewed the binding on this afternoon. So
yeah. Yo Patty says good night, Rita and Sandra K. Bedtime for me.
All right,
I'll see Yo Patty in the morning. It's like she comes over on to Kathy's every morning.
And hello to guess who, Nancy.
Oh, I got to remember, go switch it to live chat.
Still says there's 38 on here.
Yeah. Well, being I connected up just when you started because I said, I'll just leave it running while I run up and get my burger. But I don't know. I deserved a break today.
Yeah, you did.
Because I got to clean my whole house. I've already cleaned all the bathroom floor, mopped the bathroom floor so I can go take a shower after bed.
Mm.
Been without a bathroom since Monday. But we make do with what we got.
Oh, yeah,
Home repairs have to happen.
they do. Yeah.
I think somebody caught my domestic rabbits that was always in my backyard. I haven't seen them for a week and a half now.
Or somebody's dog or something, maybe, or it's a person. You don't know.
Well, see, that's just it. Someone said that they thought they knew of a friend that would caught the one domestic, but there's 3 or 4 more. But I haven't seen any of them. I just get the little wild ones now.
Hmm.
And then the quail. And my flower bed isn't got enough greenery for a pheasant to hide in. When that pheasant hides in that flower bed and he takes off, he scares the living daylights out of me. But says Mona, you're very, very welcome, says Joanna. But I'd never heard of that grape that you're growing before. I had to Google it and find out what it was.
Oh, those muscadines? Is that the one?
Yes.
Or scoopernog? I guess they call them scoopernogs, but I grew up calling them muscadines. But
Now, how do they compare to the Concord grape? Way better?
they're way better. Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if I can get them in my neck of the woods. They might not be a West Coast thing.
I bet if you ordered some, I bet they'd grow. I bet they would.
Because I know Concord grapes, sometimes we get a frost before they're ready. And it's like, because they still need to have a little bit of size to them. But boy, both the green and the red or purple Concord grape are delicious.
Trying to thread my needle.
Yeah. Where's those younger eyes that we used to have?
I can concentrate. Still ain't got it.
It's like I just lay mine over the needle, pull it between my fingers, and then put the head of the needle back in, and mine thread every time.
I got it.
Now, do you do single strand or double strand?
I do single.
I do single too, unless it's on my kids' quilt. If it's on a grandkid's quilt, I do double.
I didn't know you're supposed to do double part of the time. Are you supposed to do double some of the time?
Well, it's like my grandkids can be a little bit tougher on them, so I thought I'm just gonna double make sure. Because it's like it should come apart. But I was trying to look at my great grandma's quilt, what she used on there. That quilt is, 50 years old, and it's hard to make out if it's single or double. But
I had put my old quilt back here because Christy from Australia, you remember that Christy we've talked to? I mentioned my old quilt. So I'd put it back here so if she come up tonight, I was going to show it to her.
Oh.
That's the one that's probably 100 years, over 100 years old.
Oh. I don't know when my grandma started making mine, but it was my wedding quilt, and my 50th anniversary was last year.
Yeah. Do you know what pattern that would be?
No, it's definitely a star. I'll have to look that one. Is that all hand quilted?
It is, because it's old.
Yeah.
It belonged to my great aunt, but her mother had died. It died in 1898, but she had the block started. So my great aunt hung on to them blocks when she's a little bitty girl and finished it. Probably the 20s or the 30s. She probably finished it. So it's all, and it's in bad shape because I know they used it because they were poor. And if you made a quilt, you used it. But
that's my quilting. I started because I needed a blanket of a certain size, and I couldn't find one to buy it.
Mhm.
So my very first quilt, that blanket, I just took 2 different materials and put them together,
Mhm.
and then tied it. But then it's like later in life, I started making. I started with the 4 patch, and then I took years off because I had kids.
Mhm. I'm so impressed you can thread a needle. I know. I almost quit sewing a few years ago because I couldn't see. And then I got some new glasses and I could see again.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah. I wore glasses my whole life and I don't know what I thought was wrong, but the glasses wasn't fitting my eyes and I couldn't see. So I
Yeah.
couldn't.
Sheila Gage is back for a minute. Have to get up at 4. And Joanna, try Stark Brothers to see if you can get the
Muscat
lines. They will tell you if they will grow in your region, and they have a 2 to 3 year guarantee.
Hmm.
I need something to grow besides my purple potatoes. And grapes would benefit me because I love grapes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that hand sewing of the binding to me is the most relaxing part of the quilt.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. Sometimes it's just finding the time to sit down and do it.
Yeah, and in this summer heat, then you figure out how to put something between you and your lap so it doesn't
Yeah,
get
it's
so warm.
hot. Yeah, yeah.
I just turned my air conditioner a little colder. That's the one advantage of. But I'm trying to work on my house blocks in between, and I got to put some more flowers on. But I put the rickrack as part of the roof edge and applique blanket stitched the heart.
Hard. I love everything you do. It's all pretty.
But I got to start. But I cannot do that with a 3-year-old granddaughter
Uh-uh.
or great granddaughter. It's like you don't thread that needle. She thinks she wants that needle. And I says, no, you don't need that needle. Gigi Ma. Because Gigi Ma is great grandma.
Okay.
Or great grandma. But when she first gets here tomorrow, we'll have our screaming match.
Screaming match?
Yes, because she wants her mommy.
Oh.
And it's like, no, mommy has to go to work. Mommy has to go do this. Mommy has to, she's going through school. She has to work before school. She has to do hands-on training.
Mm.
And it's like, all she wants is her mom. So after about half hour, 45 minutes, she settles down. And then we take live YouTube on Kathy's. We go outside and we dig in the flower bed. She thinks my weeds are treasures, and then we hunt for the gold. You come up with ways to fool their little heads.
Yeah. And Joanna Jennings, I bought blackberry vines from them 15 years ago, and they have multiplied and are still growing strong with beautiful and abundant berries.
Oh, it's like I was going to write try. All of a sudden I go, I can't remember nothing. I'm writing it down. You grow a big garden.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I live in town, so I can't have the world's biggest garden. It's like, and it's just me, so I just satisfy myself with just the purple potatoes.
I call it my husband's garden.
Yeah, I seen that today. I got to go back and watch those. Today, I fell asleep about 1 o'clock last night and woke up 4 hours later going, oh, I got to get up and start the day again because the contractor comes early. And I try to make sure everything's done, cleaned up before I go to bed.
Yeah.
But I didn't. The contractor left before my great granddaughter did. And then she's stuck on a certain blanket since she was a baby. The parents allowed her to get a favorite blanket. I go in to look at something on my bed. Here is her blanket. And she will not sleep without that blanket. And I says, will you guys please not do this to the next baby coming in?
Well, yeah, you're fixing to have another one, aren't you? Aren't they the ones fixing to have another one too?
Yeah, I'm going to have 2 new ones, one in September and one in November. It's like, yeah. And right now, the grandparents are the ones that babysit, so it's like, it could be interesting.
Yeah. And Lori Clark said she bought purple potatoes the other night, and they were good.
It's like, I'm glad you tried it. Because everybody, purple potatoes. But they do make beautiful lavender mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And when you deep fry them or pan fry them, they turn blue for a while. And then they go down and just look almost like regular potatoes. But they do have a little bit different. My daughter says that she doesn't like them. She says they taste too dry. And my daughter-in-law loves them.
Joanna's saying, good night, y'all. Time to try and get some sewing done and maybe an hour's nap.
Yeah.
Thanks again, y'all, for sharing your time, tattling in love with us. It's truly a special blessing and gift. Well, you're well. We thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, the last few nights have been so busy with granddaughter and carpet. It's like that contractor, he'd take off and did a 5-hour break. And it's like, what? Yeah, he ate lunch, laid down on his hotel bed, and fell asleep for 5 hours. And I'm down here waiting patiently for him to show up so I could get something done.
And Joanna plants purple carrots too.
That'd
be good too.
I got to try that. See if they're good. I said I would love to do an all purple garden. I can't get Brussels sprouts or whatever they are to grow it all. I tried just because I want to see the unique plant because I won't eat them.
Good night to Lisa and good night to Joanna. I think they're leaving us.
Okay. It's like, yeah, whenever you're ready to go, just tell me.
Well, I'm going to make a few more stitches. It's 9:45 here. I don't think I'm going to get this done tonight, but boy, I'm going to be close.
Yes. Well, anything's closer. Every stitch. Now, do you do yours about 1/8 of an inch apart or 1/4 inch apart?
Probably a quarter, not an eighth. That's close.
Mine tend to be more to the 1/8 of an inch. I don't know why.
This is what it looks like. It's probably more than more than a fourth or so.
Yeah.
But probably ain't as tiny as some people's. But
well, when I start on my binding, I put a 1/4 inch mark on my finger. So if I ever need a reference point, I can put my finger down there and it tells me where to take the needle up. Seen somebody do that, and I thought, great idea. Because I was doing too many 1/8 of an inchers.
planted. Lori Clark's planting a big garden this year. Lots started. Need to do major clean out of weeds.
Good luck on them weeds.
You want it in a big garden. You never get rid of all the weeds.
The last garden I had, I made my rows between the stuff big enough I could till.
Mm-hmm.
That way I had way less weeds to pick up.
Yeah.
But then somebody else told me to get some old carpet, cut it in the strip of the width of the path you want, turn it upside down, carpet down, and put it between the rows and just go. It won't let the weeds grow.
And that would work. But I wanted to put cardboard and stuff, and my husband, no. And it's his garden, so
Yeah.
So I don't put the cardboard and stuff.
And when we tried the growing strawberries, I think when we put that net over to keep the birds out, it just made them come in even more. I think they had their babies down there and everything else. We couldn't get a strawberry.
Huh.
And Sheila says good night.
Yeah, good night, Sheila.
And Mona posted Sarah's channel and Randy's channel. It's like, I think I have one that's running behind schedule here.
And Sarah, my garden was overgrown with weeds last year because I got put on bed rest the last 2 months in pregnancy.
Wow.
You didn't need a garden if you're gonna have a new baby. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
My sisters did come and help when they could. It's good of them.
We get a weed called purslane.
Yeah.
They say it's really good to eat if we eat it. And it's like, I am so tired of pulling it out. I pulled 5-gallon buckets every day of that purslane out of my driveway. And because everybody says, well, it only grows in your gardens. I says, well, tell that to it, because I don't have a garden. And it's like, it's all in my driveway and everywhere. And it's like, so I don't know why it was growing, because they said quit watering your garden too much.
Yeah, I've got that in my garden too. That purslane.
Yes. And they say pickle it, make relish out of it, salsa out of it. And salads, they say it's good for you.
IDM7. I'm making random observations about live streamers. I'm guessing Rita knows how to make at least 10 really good casseroles. She probably has a secret talent for most video games, and I don't think he's right.
I don't think he's right. I can't see you liking Metallica music.
No.
Let alone the video games. I'm not a video gamer either, so
I don't know how to play video games. So no, you missed that one. I might make casseroles, but that's about it.
I tried.
Hello all. I got a baby tomato on my tomato plant. Ooh, I'm always excited about them first baby vegetables.
I barely have my purple potatoes budding. I just today they popped up out of the dirt.
Well, I was pulling weeds in the potato patch the other day and accidentally pulled a potato, and it had a little red potato on it.
Yeah. Now I heard you got some potato bugs.
Well, yeah, but Terry sprayed some poison on them, so they're gone now. You hate to do the spraying of chemicals, but you have to sometimes, or you won't make nothing. They'll eat it all up.
I heard someone say to Dawn dish soap.
Yeah, but I don't know if that worked or not, though. I didn't try that. We got chemicals, and I don't even know what Terry sprayed. Got something from the co-op and sprayed.
When we had our bigger garden in the back, I got potato bugs, and everybody says you pick them off and put them in a can and then put it in a plastic bag and throw it in the garbage so they leave.
Mhm.
And I thought, I'm supposed to pick them off? No.
Now, in years past, I would go through there pretty often and pick those hard shelled ones, and I could get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But this year it rained so much sometimes you couldn't even walk through the garden. You'd bury up in the mud. So
Oh,
I think the bugs got ahead of us. But then those hard shell ones, they make them soft shell tater bugs, and them soft shell tater bugs eat up everything. So I think
guess
I could have made them better if I'd have got to walk through there to pick off the hard shells.
yeah. Well, our little bit of rain we've had isn't enough for anything.
Hmm.
I got to dig out my garden hose and everything else.
Hmm.
But I battle the weeds. The weeds grow very well.
Yeah. But some of them's edibles.
Well, me,
The
myself,
person-
and I will fight over stuff that we understand what it is.
Hmm.
I tried eating a salad that had like the pansy petals and stuff in it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But it's one of those things, I guess if we get hungry enough, we'll eat whatever.
And I think we ought to know what we can eat and not eat, though.
Yeah. It's like my friends always, like, you pulled that one fuzzy leaf plant that you dry and whatnot. She brought me that and says, make some tea out of this. It's a whole bunch of different things. She says it'll help you sleep at night. And it's like, no, I'm not going to try something. I was too afraid to try it. I just didn't want to eat something I didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not willing to try new and exciting, strange foods. I've never tried sushi either.
No, I haven't either. Don't think I want to.
I'm going to try it this summer. That's my one goal. Because if it don't taste good, then I can just say, okay, I'm not going to try it. I've already tried it. Because all my grandkids, oh, you should try it once, Grandma. I says, then you eat liver and onions once.
Yeah.
So they've all taken one bite.
One bite of the liver and onions.
Yep. So I owe them one bite of sushi. And so far they haven't pushed me to do it. So my daughter-in-law hates fish anyway. And she tried it. She says she's never going to do it again. I love sushi. I eat it often, says Shadow Scout Suede. It's like, yeah, everybody says it's just a matter of doing it. And it's like, good luck.
Mm-hmm. It's all what you grow up eating and get used to, I think.
Yeah, mine was good old home cooking.
Mine was too.
It's like my mom put that bay leaf in a thing of stew, and I go, why? And I love to make stew, and I've never put a bay leaf in mine. I like my fish swimming. Yeah. I agree there, Lori.
And Sarah's never tried sushi, and she don't want to. I don't think I want to either.
Well, I'll let you guys know when I do it. I have a quilting friend coming from Florida, and she likes sushi, so I'm going to try it once.
Coming a quilting friend from Florida all the way to Washington. She's going to plumb from one end of the country to the other.
Yeah, she is. It's like I call her my sister by choice.
Mm.
She's just a few years younger than I am. And it's like when she sent me flowers for Mother's Day, I was not expecting that.
Aw.
But she had no kids, and it's like she enjoys watching my grandkids because all my great grandkids have been on live.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so different. Coda and Aspen, they're the sweetest little things ever. And then we got Alani. There's no describing her. A mind of her own would be the one description I could say.
Yeah.
A mind of her own.
Martha's creative life. I grew up bass and brim fishing, and that's some of the best.
Oh, I love bass
Mm-hmm.
and perch. Perch and bass are a lot similar.
The perch, there's just not much meat on a perch, though.
No, my aunt-in-law on my husband's side, I didn't have a fishing license, and she says, catch all the perch and I'll fillet them. And later that night I called it a silver dollar fry because that's all the bigger these little perch were. She filleted 200 perch.
Oh, my goodness.
And we ate fish and chips. It was like she rolled them in egg wash and then into instant potato flakes and then just quickly deep fried them. Oh, they was delicious. But it's like,
I've never put them in potato flakes. I use cornmeal's when I like to roll mine in.
but that's what she does with her perch. And it's like, it was the best.
And hello to Glenda Crouch. I think she's probably coming from Mona's channel.
Yep, I think they are all still coming from Mona's because I read what they're saying and it's not over on this side.
Elaney is a squirrel. What's that? What's
Alani.
that?
That's
Alani.
my granddaughter. She's a squirrel.
What's
Yes.
that? A snake? Ah.
She was digging yesterday in my flower bed, and I was over doing where the crabgrass was. And all of a sudden, snake. It was either a worm or a centipede.
Okay, but it
I
wasn't
didn't go back and look because I was laughing too hard. I mean, I'm trying not to laugh in front of her because I don't want to get her mad at me. But she's a little chubby girl, and she could run. She grabbed hold of my hand and she never let go because she was afraid that snake was going to come get her, I guess.
Have you ever tasted a bay leaf? Martha's asking. It's crazy how it makes my soup taste so much better, but the taste alone is terrible. No, you said you don't put them in your soup, though, didn't you?
I don't anymore. It's like I bit into one when I was a kid, and I go, "What the heck is this?" Well, it means it was Mom missed one when she was taking them out of the stew. I thought we was just supposed to eat it, and then nope. So you make sure to take pour pieces out that don't look like they should be eaten. Just like I love rutabagas in my stew. And nobody else does.
Yes.
Do you eat rutabagas, Rita?
No, I don't, because I don't grow them, so I don't eat rutabagas.
It's like,
but I actually think I've got a big rutabaga lay over there on the counter because my cousin brought me a big box from the food pantry yesterday, and I think it's a rutabaga. If I showed it to you, could you tell me if it's a rutabaga?
Yeah, it looks like a turnip, but with a purpley skin. Purpley skin.
It feels like it's got wax all over it. Do they dip them in wax before they sell them? Let me get it.
They might, but that would be a good preservative.
That's a rutabaga, ain't it?
Yep,
Or is
that looks like a rutabaga. And it's
it-
got the meat is a orangish color.
Okay.
You peel it, you cut it up just like a potato. A lot of people mash them
Okay.
and just eat them with butter, salt, and pepper. And I put them in with my stew. And I put rutabaga, potatoes, carrots, celery, onion in my stew with my beef.
Well, I need to do something with it since you gave it to me, but
It takes a lot to make it even where that has a shelf life that's unreal.
okay. But this one does. It's just got some kind of waxy, like it's dipped in wax.
Yeah. That's a nice, and if you start and it's like stringy, what I call woody, they're not as good. But you don't know until you cook it.
No? Okay. Well, I think I'll peel it and mash it like potatoes. What I think I'll do with it.
Yeah. And some people it's a little bit strong. And
Kind of like a turnip, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of like a turnip, yeah. But it's just a orangey color meat. You know, when the vegetables cooked.
Okay. I'm not going to let it go to waste. I don't know if we'll eat it, but I'll cook it and see if we'll eat it.
And if it's too strong, then just cook some other mashed potatoes, mash them, and mix them all together on the next night.
Okay, I could do that, yeah.
Because my son grew up, he ate them for years. And finally, when he turned about 35, 36 years old, he goes, I don't like those. I said, you've eaten them for 35 or 36 years already. Why now?
If you're talking about a bay leaf, don't eat one.
Yeah.
And I guess, and maybe Mona's never ate a rutabaga either. Maybe that's what she's talking about, or a bay leaf. I'm not sure which.
See, I didn't know about the mashed potato part until the one of the quilting friends that just passed away. It's like she told me about that's all they don't buy potatoes, they buy rutabagas and they mash them, and they have them every Christmas. But they're like $2.49 a pound or something like that, where potatoes are what, 99 cents a pound, if that.
Yeah.
I'd be buying potatoes before I bought rutabagas.
Yeah, I would too. And so Glenda's never seen a rutabaga either. Is that what she means?
Yeah, I guess so.
Here's the rutabaga. I thought we were going to sew tonight. We're rutabagging.
It's a new vegetable. I want to get a smaller one and try it deep fried like a French fry.
Oh, a rutabaga?
I'm going to try it that way.
Huh.
But our grocery store doesn't stock them. So if I order them, I have to buy the whole 25-pound bag.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. But I get a good discount. I don't pay $2.49 a pound.
Hey, Rita, glad to see your day has gone well. On my day off, I used to pack the cooler and fish 8 hours or longer. We stopped at the pond this morning twice, and I caught one fish and I throwed it back.
Are you catching the same one over and over again now?
Well, I wonder, because it seemed like they've just quit biting all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So we've been trying different times of the day, and so I don't know what's wrong.
Is it just too warm?
No, I don't know. I wish I knew.
Because I know they say if it's hot in my area, don't try to go bass fishing unless you go late night or wee early hours. And it's like, okay.
So Mona's never had the rutabaga.
Okay.
Thanks for dropping my link, Mona. Mona says she's welcome.
But it's just one of those things that it's gonna take people to find these different foods. But it's been around all my life.
Oh, I've always heard of them. It's not something I would buy and fix.
Well, after I got married at 17, the first time I went to the store to buy a rutabaga, and I seen the cost of them, I was just starting. It's like, I'm not paying the extra money. And it's like, it was just one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And Martha says turnips are really good in mashed potatoes. So, but I'd never heard of just mashing them, salt, pepper, and butter. They said, try them plain before you add sour cream or any of that stuff. Because they said you don't want to waste the good stuff, the bacon bits, the sour cream, and that.
Oh, if you don't like them, yeah.
Yeah. I says, well, to me, sour cream's a waste anyway, because I'm not a dairy product eater. It really bothers me. So
Well, I like dairy products. My husband can kind of take it or leave it, but
it's like my little Zips drive-in where I went and grabbed my burger. They do lactose-free milkshake mix. So I can go up there and have a ice cream or a milkshake. And it's like, because it doesn't bother my lactose intolerance.
And Glenda, when I go camping, I take my fishing pole and my sewing machine.
Okay. I take my cross-stitch grandmother's garden hexies and no fishing pole. We go camping and we get pretty dirty because we have off-road vehicles.
Uh-huh.
It's like, what did we have last year? 35 of us all together out there.
That's a big group.
That's my entire family. We was missing two. Two of my grandkids didn't make it. We was supposed to do the memorial for my husband, and being two of the grandkids couldn't make it, there wasn't the releasing of the ashes yet. And it's like, then on our vacation, I was going to put some of his ashes down there, and I forgot them at home. It's like, oops. Good excuse to go back on vacation, right?
Right. That's right.
And Kathy Watts says, hi, Rita. Watts or Waits? It's Waits, I guess.
Kathy, I remember now what I was going to talk about. I got that pattern from you this morning. Let me get that. I forgot. When I got on here, everybody went to talking and I forgot. Just a minute.
And hello, just an ordinary girl. She says, hello, Rita, Sandra, and chat. I have to put evaporated milk and garlic in my mashed potatoes, plus, of course, butter. I've never put garlic in mine.
And hello to Julie, just an ordinary girl.
Yeah. Oh, is that who that is? Julie?
Julie, uh-huh.
I haven't got used to all your names yet over here.
I know some of them, but I have a hard time remembering every one of them. Yeah, okay. And Kathy, I got this from you today. Kathy sent me a pattern.
Ah.
See if I can show it.
Isn't that pretty? That's going to be beautiful when you make it.
Yeah, but it's an awful lot of little squares in there.
Yeah, what color would you put? Do they have any color examples?
There's another one. It says, 5.5 yards of cream off-white fabrics, 1 yard of various browns for the cross, dark autumn colors, lighter autumn colors,
Okay.
brown for the inner border, and red outer border.
Yeah, the
So,
browns for the cross for the wooden. Yes.
but thank you for sending that to me, Kathy. And I got another one. She's not on here tonight, but I got a sticker from Irish Sale Lady.
Oh, for the businesses, huh?
Yeah, sales and canvas. She lives on a boat, but she
Yep.
sews in a loft. She's been on here before, but
Yeah, she's been on Kathy's lots of times too.
so that was in my mail, and I forgot to even mention it. I take off camping for about 10 days by myself and just enjoy nature off by yourself.
I keep threatening that, and my kids tell me I can't do it.
To go by yourself?
Yep.
I don't know if I'd want to go by myself or not, though.
Well, I go up where there's bear and cougar and stuff. So there's a little creek that runs by, and it's just quiet and beautiful. I mean, yeah, I could do if I had internet up there, I could do a live with the cows.
Yeah. Kathy is a keeper, yes. And Margie's Crafty Corner. Hello.
Everybody's starting to come on.
I know we're up to 34.
Are they Central or West Coast girls?
Well, Kathy did come on a few minutes ago, was in Georgia. I know that. And Julie, she's not. She's over on the East Coast someplace.
Oh, nobody can sleep tonight.
They're just night owls.
Yeah. Mine's easy because it's only 8:14 here.
And I've had to rethread my needle, but I still like about a yard or so.
Oh, no. You're getting close.
I know it. And it's 15 after 10, though.
Yeah. You're going to have to shut it down for your early morning rising.
I have to get up and do stuff in the mornings, too.
Now, do you know who you're gifting this one to, or is this one for yourself?
I don't know. I just started this one because I had some scraps, and I think it's pretty. Let me hold it up. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
It's a scrappy.
Oh, I like that, though.
It's a Jacob's ladder, and it's just a scrappy one. But I thought it turned out so pretty. So
I love watching when you long arm quilt them too.
I was gonna go up there today in long arm, but I didn't make it up there.
Well, if I could do that, I'm leaning on mine right here. That's what's under my elbow, is my long arm. I got 16 hanging in my closet. It's just my knee bothers me, and I had all this other stuff. I have lists of how things get done. And I have to stick to it, unfortunately.
Because I was going to go to town this morning because I needed to. My little old fabric store is only open 2 days a week, and Wednesday's one of them. And I wanted to go get some stuff for a binding for this one and a binding for another one. But we got out in the garden, so I didn't go to town. So I kind of found some in my stash. I found some stuff that I thought would make a pretty binding, and now I'm kind of glad I used that because it just looks pretty on there, though.
Yeah, I like it on there. Now, do you make your back scrappy also?
No, this one's not.
Okay.
This was just I think I had some I bought just some 108 wide stuff, and I just had it. And it was just pretty. It was just a pretty blue.
I try to keep so many 108 wide backs around, because if I make just lap quilts for donation quilts, then it's like I can get 2 out of one of them. And then I have leftover material to work on the next scrappy donation quilt.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah says, that's beautiful, Rita.
I didn't realize it getting so late. Thank you, Mona, for everyone. Catch you on another one. It's beautiful.
Granny filming again says, I didn't realize it was getting so late. Trying to go back and forth reading.
And Julie's the one with the needle that was out of whack in her sewing machine. Remember that?
Okay. That was, I've never seen anything so out of whack. Did she get it figured out yet?
Well, let's see what she says here. I was going to read it. I tore that sewing machine apart, every screw. Ha ha. I finally got the needle to actually go down in the hole. My presser foot holder is for sure broken. I put it all back together for the night.
Okay.
Uh,
But I have never seen one do that.
And good night, Granny filming again. I'll show you let me show you the other one I need to get a binding for. It's been quilted for several months, but I hadn't bound it. You see it?
Oh, another pretty one.
Now, you were talking about scrappy bags. I didn't scrap the bag, but I put one of the blocks in the middle of the back of it.
Well, that's what they say. If you have any orphan blocks of the quilt, just go for it.
But I can't remember what this fabric line is though. You remember seeing that one?
That is very pretty.
With the little doggies on it.
It must be a reproduction of the
It is, but if I could think of the name of it, I'd see if I could find 3/4 or a yard and buy it online and not go to town.
Yeah. You just have to put reproduction fabrics with Scotty dogs by looks.
Because I know it may be, I don't know if it's Lori Holt. It's something vintage, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But it sure turned out pretty though. But don't have its binding.
I know. There's so many quilts out there I want to make, but I says, no, I can't make everything. I guess someone thinks we can.
It's a mess, but I think with your sewing machine.
Well, she got the needle to get closer and went down in the hole. If she got something accomplished.
And
so Terry is our sewing machine buff that's over on Kathy's all the time. She was here earlier on Mona's. So she'll have to catch Terry someday on there.
And ask her about it, yeah.
She takes machines apart and redoes them and puts them back together. She has so many machines. And then there's another gal. Is it My Quilt Projects? Dawn. She does a lot of old machine repair. She just keeps Googling until she finds everything.
So Julie, you need to check with Terry next time you see her and ask her about it.
And tell her to go back on which live that showed the picture. Whichever live of Rita's that was.
No. Oh, I know. I've had too many of these here lately.
No, you haven't had too many. I've just been too busy I go, the other night I was mowing my lawn and I go, I can't be mowing my lawn. I should be watching Rita.
Oh, they've all been different almost every time though.
Yeah. And then I get in at the end and it's like, you got a full screen. So I just say, just let you go.
But paying for it though, I can have 10 up on the screen. Yeah. And I like it when there's a bunch up there and everybody else does all the talking and I don't have to talk.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the other night I couldn't sleep, so I put your YouTubes on to get your watch hours up. And because every time I watch something in a commercial, even it gets you more revenue.
Yeah, I've well, my money, my channel is monetized, so I do get money when people watch. Now I ain't getting rich at it, don't by no means, but
Well, you might if I keep late night can't sleep and I fall asleep listening to you because it runs all night long.
well,
And like I'm going to do Mona's.
yeah.
My kids go, "How can you sleep when you're listening to people talk?" I says, "Well, I know who Rita is. I described how you are." They go, "Mom, you just described yourself." I says, "I don't have a Southern accent like Rita does." And I says, "And I'm older."
Well,
So it was just one of those things. My kids think it's great that I occupy my time.
well, it probably is.
Because me, myself, and I don't get along. We disagree on everything I do.
Oh, if I stay up and finish this, I'll be too tired to do anything tomorrow, won't I?
You'll probably be out early in the morning with that cup of coffee or waiting for breakfast for Terry. I like how you can sit there and watch him drive off and drive back in.
That's what I do. Oh, and I sometimes I'll fry the bacon ahead of time, but then the egg don't take no time to cook when you put it in the skillet. So.
Yeah. Do you
Oh, he
use
likes
cast iron skillets?
not for eggs and stuff.
Okay.
I like my non-stick for them eggs.
I don't cook eggs. I'm not a big fan of eggs.
Uh-huh.
But my favorite cake is angel food cake, which is all egg white. But I've never been a fan of egg yolks.
Well, have you watched my video on the angel food cake?
You have one on angel food cake?
Me and my mama made an angel food cake video 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. I'll have to go watch that.
Because
my birthday's coming up and I have angel food cake every year on my birthday.
Well, you need to watch that because my mom, and I don't know how old she was in that video. It's 85 or so, 84, 85.
Yeah.
She's 88 now.
Have you ever had a pineapple angel food cake?
No, but that sounds wonderful. I always just make mine plain. Yeah.
Wow.
I did make a chocolate chiffon or whatever. It was kind of like angel food cake. But
yeah. You just buy the store-bought cake, angel food cake thing that all you have to do is add back water. Well, instead of adding water, you take a big 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, mix it in there, and it does everything the normal angel food cake would, and then put it in the pan and cook it just like normal.
Ooh, that sounds
pineapple taste is all through it, and then of course the chunkier pineapples go to the bottom, but when you turn it over, it's right on the right side.
But I mean, you make them from scratch too, though, don't you? You don't make them all from a box like that, do you?
Well, for me, myself, and I make them from the box. Easy 1, 2, 3 for me. Because I end up giving it all away, except for a couple pieces. I got to call my postmaster next time I make it and say, if you come by, I'll give you some pineapple angel food cake. And I bet he'd be here and nothing flat.
Julie said, I just ate my supper. Ha ha. I guess I better get off here and practice with Jerry. We need to go over songs for Saturday night's concert. Love you guys. That angel food cake did look yummy.
But I will go back and find it. And I'll listen to it, watch it before I fall asleep.
All right. We'll talk to you later, Julie.
Bye, Julie. Gotta get that practice in.
Uh-huh. Those cakes sound yummy. That pineapple one does sound real yummy.
It's like, and you can even put angel food cakes in cupcake papers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to cut them all up and have that mess on the counter, it's like do the cupcakes. They last longer. It's like, okay. But there's a one for peaches. I want to try it next time too. Or one of these times.
That sounds good too, but pineapple sounds better.
Yes, that pineapple. I thought my dad was crazy when he says, I want a pineapple angel food cake. So I looked up how to do it and made it, and it's become my favorite. But my friends still put strawberries on it. And I thought, no, that's two different fruits.
Put strawberries on the pineapple angel food cake.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like my grandson for his birthday while we was on vacation. He chose angel food cake with strawberries for his birthday cake, which he normally doesn't eat it, but he goes, Grandma, I have to have something you'll eat for my birthday. It's like, because all my grandkids, great grandkids, I don't eat their cake because I don't like cake. And I'm not a fan of frostings.
Well, I like them angel food cakes. I can eat them just plain, just hold them in my hand and eat them.
Yep.
But then they're really good though if you put strawberries, sweetened strawberries, and Cool Whip or something on them. But
Yeah, see, I don't do the Cool Whip, but everybody else does. But it's like, my daughter, she gave me the angel food cake mix the other day and says, here, make your own birthday cake. I said, thanks, daughter dear.
And hello to Kat Lynn. She's coming from Mona's channel. Mona, you still out there?
Mona's running up her watch hours.
My little eyeball up there says there's still 32 on here somewhere.
Yeah. It's like, Mona, are you Mona counting on us to talk until your quilt's done?
I've got this much left to go. Surely I can do that. Okay.
Yeah. It's like if that's how long you want to stay up. If that isn't what you want to do, then you just say, I'm done.
But I'm so close though.
I know. But how do you feel? Think you can energize or bunny it to the end?
I think I can energize to finish this, but if you need to go, you just tell me.
No, I'm fine. It's like I'm fine.
Because I would like to get this done because I've got 101 other projects going.
Oh, believe me, I think I have that too.
So I can say I've got one done.
Uh-oh. Now Sarah needs to make an angel food cake. You going to try the pineapple one? It is delicious. And the other day when I was at Walmart, I don't know what their problem was. They took a whole bunch of crushed pineapple, 25 cents a can.
Oh, my.
And dummy me only bought 4 cans.
You should have got it all.
I said I should have taken it all and bought cake mixes later to go with it.
But if you make them from scratch, me and my mama's got a video. My mama has been making angel food cakes as long as I can remember. Got the recipe from my daddy's aunt. So it was my great aunt Audrey gave mama the recipe when I was a little girl. Well, so if you got lots of eggs, it takes a cup and a half egg whites.
Okay. My daughter has chickens on her place, but it's like, my electric mixer was my great grandma's, and it's designed to make angel food cakes because it has the timer on the side that it takes about to whip up the egg whites to be nice and fluffy.
And
because I asked Grandma, what's this button on the side? She says that's to make sure you don't overbeat your egg whites for your angel food cake.
Huh, I didn't know that. We always just go by how they look, the way we
Yeah.
want them.
But you can overbeat them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Grandma says that's how it keeps me from overbeat because great grandma was always busy doing something else. And she didn't want to lose track of the time and wreck all that time and trouble she went to. And I thought, whatever. I didn't know I was going to grow up to love angel food cake, though.
That's my son's favorite, angel food cake. That's what he always wants for his birthday.
Oh, Sarah says I'll have to make one pineapple and one strawberry.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to watch the video after this. So we're going to run you up some more watch time.
It's been a couple years ago. I don't know how you'll find it. I guess you could search angel food. What did I forget what I call the video. I think try to give it a catchy name, but.
Well, if nothing else, we'll run up your watch hours.
That's okay. That's okay with me.
Yeah. It's like we're going to help you pay for this restream or whatever this is called.
Yeah, it's costing me $25. So yeah, let's.
Yeah. Because I think you're enjoying this.
I am. And I tell you, I'm a shy, quiet person. So this is out of my norm, but I'm so old anymore. It don't matter. I'm not going to, if I embarrass myself, so be it. So.
And if Sarah finds it tonight and I don't find it tonight, we'll converse tomorrow at Kathy's. We're going to find it if it's the last thing we do.
But I had, the reason I kind of started this YouTube thing is I kind of wanted my mama and some of them to be on the videos with me. But my mama is more shy than me, so I didn't get her in very many videos. But that one, since she's 88, that one will be there for the grandkids to look at someday too when she's not here no more.
Well, I found that YouTube. It's a good thing to go on there for different things. You don't have to share them with everybody. It's like you can put it for kids only. And then, people don't go in and check those out. But it's a way of recording, like my quilts and stuff. If my house burnt down tomorrow, I'd have no proof of my quilts I've made.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I have so many in my closet, it's unreal.
Yeah.
But it's like, put your collectibles on there, things like that you want, a record of.
That's true. I never thought of that, but that's true.
So I took every picture of every quilt I had and I put it in a little video. And it's working great for that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Sarah started foundation paper piecing because it builds up encouragement when I did a foundation paper piece one on mine.
Yeah, I watched that video on that, but I don't know if I'd ever get that or not. That looked a little tedious, though.
I enjoy it because you get a good points. You don't lose your points. But those butterflies are little. There are bigger ones that would probably be better. But I've did the big elephant. And I did it only because the pattern was sent to me.
Mm.
But it's like, she went on vacation with me. And I got to make a short video of those pictures and post on there. Because everybody on Kathy's Quilts and Crafts had fun going on my vacation.
So, if Sarah said she found it already, I'll create a community post sharing it so you can find it easy, Sandra.
Okay.
No, don't you laugh at me and my mama now. So
I won't. No, I get enough laughs on myself over on Kathy's.
Because I was trying to get mama to talk and I'd have to say things to try to get her to answer because she didn't want to say nothing.
Is that like getting your grandson to say something?
Well, she's worse than him. He's usually a talker.
Oh, he wasn't that day you was trying to get him to.
No, he wasn't that day, but
Yeah. That was, just like I tried to get Alani to talk. Alani doesn't like to talk on there, but boy, Coda and Aspen do. It's like they'll come over and they'll turn the laptop right around to them and they wave and I tell them who's all on there and they'll tell everyone hi. And they go, oh, it just melts my heart to hear my name being said. But like Alani and I were on the back porch and we're playing in the sunshine, and I taught her how to sing "You Are My Sunshine." So they all was "Aw." Now she sings it all the time. She picks up all those type things really fast. But it's like, it's fun just watching them all grow up.
Mm-hmm.
I like being a participating grandparent.
Oh, I am with mine.
And how many grandkids do you have?
My daughter has 3 little boys. And then my son has 2 little girls.
Oh, okay.
I have 5. But the little boys are older. They're older than the little girls because the girls are 2, and then the one just a month and not even a month and a half is the babies. And they all live pretty close. The little girls are just real close, and the little boys are just a few miles away.
Yeah. Coda and Aspen are an hour plus away. And I go in and see them about every 3 months. I go up and I stay with them for a few days. So they like getting on TV. That's what they call it, getting on TV.
I sort of get in trouble by my son and daughter-in-law for put the little girls on there. They ask me not to, but I have to sneak them in every once in a while.
Just don't say where you're located. It's like I just say Eastern Washington. It's like if I say it, I've learned to not do the address, the town or things like that. But the parents give me permission as long as it's not too much.
Mm-hmm.
But they go back and they watch their actions and whatnot, and they get all excited because they're on TV. Yesterday I had to do something, so I said, Alani, just sit up here and talk to Kathy. And it's like, so she sat up here and just stared at the screen. It is like, it was so cute. They try, but it doesn't always work.
Mm-hmm.
But she loves playing with that pin cushion that Kathy's going to have on her subscriber giveaway. I have one on top of my sewing machine. She won't let me put a pin in it. This is hers. Only she can put pins in it. But it's like, you have to share with Gigi Ma. No. It's like, yes, you do. But she won't let me put a pin in it. I tried the other day and she's seen it. And she has a fit.
Read that comment there.
Can you put a StreamYard link in bio? My granny wants to hop on. She's terminally ill, but you guys are her favorite. Well, you have to come over to Rita's Roost.
And then it would really make.
And then it's up. She's got it pinned up to the top. Yeah, you have to enter through Rita's Roost.
Do you know that name?
No, I don't know that name.
No, either.
Something about his grandma?
I'm
or
kind of
mother or
it kind of makes me suspicious sometimes though.
yeah. See, that's the only thing on this one. Now, is there a button if they get bad that you can knock them off?
Well, they ought to be, but I get
But if it does get bad, the next thing you do is just shut down the whole thing.
yeah.
That's the way I would do it. I wouldn't take time to figure it out. Just say I'm going, or I wouldn't even say I'm going. I would just shut it down. That's the only bad thing about where you can post it like that. Because there's no code identification. Because once you don't know who they are, when you had no idea who the heck I was when you let me in.
No, but Mona did. Mona knew who he was. So.
Yes. But it's like, it makes it hard to know, should I trust this person? We get a lot of, not a lot. Every once in a while, we get the different people that come on and you just kind of, huh? It's like, what did they want? Or why do they say what they say? And that's why on Kathy's, I have a wrench so we can delete them. But it's definitely different on.
I gave some people wrenches. I need to give you a wrench too if I haven't already.
It's like, I don't have one, but it's like, it's just one of those things. It's like, I try to come on more and more. And Kathy got a little jealous, but she says, would you leave a live stream with me to go over to Rita's? And I says, no, my first commitment's with you. But once we're done on hers, I can go wherever I want.
Yeah. What a trouble have my granny. I don't know. UFC fighter. I don't know about. I'm sorry. I don't know you.
My name is Court McGee. I'm actually a UFC fighter. It's like there is nothing to actual. It's just a thing that takes you right there. It's like we're not giving out to nobody.
Two more feet and we're leaving anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I've cleaned all my floor. I mopped my floor. I got everything ready for a shower, and then I'm calling it a night when everything's done too.
Well, I guess we are old miserable farts, but I guess we'll just have to be.
Yeah.
Guess I've been called worse.
Yeah. What the heck is my daughter doing here?
But thanks for coming by anyway.
Yep. I'd rather be that than this is a world we don't know.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was kind of rude too, Kat.
Yes, it was. But see, we get that all the time. They want the codes and whatnot. And it's like, that's why I asked you if you knew how to get rid of them. Because
I don't know if I do or not. That's the trouble. So,
yeah. Well, Mona, if you're listening, you got to tell us if there is or isn't a way. We'll have to put that on a list of things to ask.
And it says this comment is on a guest destination. Only your guest can delete this comment or ban the user. So he didn't come in through my side because I'm a subscribers only.
Okay. And you have a time limit on your subscribers?
It's not a long time, but there is a limit.
Sarah tried looking up his channel but couldn't find it because he's on Mona's. And we can't look up everybody we'd like.
He really is a fighter if that was really him. I don't
Yeah.
I don't mean to offend anybody, but I didn't feel comfortable with it. So
No, I didn't either. If he wasn't willing to go sign up on your page and come in that way, it's like, no.
mm-hmm.
We're not putting out the effort for him. He hasn't
No.
put out the effort. Because they're all the time trying to get on Kathy's. Just give us the code. It's like, we got to know you, a little more about you. Chris says he's just a troll.
Yeah. That's kind of what we were thinking.
But just don't know why they have to be rude.
Yeah. I'm just too trusting sometimes. And
Yeah. It's like, because Mona knew me and we did that chit chat that night. It's like, that's how you knew me.
mm-hmm.
And for some reason, my Sandra K sticks out there. I always think I'm in trouble when everybody says Sandra K. But I get over it. I used to have my full name on there, and after someone made a comment that they can Google your name, it's like, oh, okay. So I Googled my name and yep, took you right to me. So off went my last name.
He got knocked out.
It's like, Mona, are you still awake? Keeping an eye on us. In other words, we'll have to say, Mona, you let trolls in on your side. Lori Clark, he got knocked out with one punch 4 days ago. Oh, wait. And again tonight? Okay. Lori, why aren't you sleeping?
And whereabouts is what time zone is Lori in?
Hour later than you. She's up.
Oh, okay. And
she's
I've
up
got
in the upper country above us.
okay. And I've got 10:49.
Oh, Peggy's still here watching. My question is, why do they want to come on the lives? What purpose does that serve? Somebody said that they could come on and be very rude and vulgar.
Well, I was having a live last year, and I accidentally let one come up, and they were doing nasty stuff. Okay.
Okay.
No. So I've messed up before, so I'm trying to be more careful and not let that happen to me again.
I'm glad that you told us that, because it's like, yep. Like to go on Kathy, she has to send us the code and the password.
All their private parts were showing. Anyway, I messed
really?
up. Really?
That's bad. I wouldn't think they'd go that bad, but
so
you just confirmed it.
So I messed up. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Yep. So you just got to make sure to find out if there's a way you can kick him out fast.
Mm-hmm.
See, he didn't come over to your side, so you can't go in and
no, I can't even go delete that miserable fart comment.
yeah, because you can't go in and just click on him and block him, because that's what would be the best to do.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably makes up another page the next day.
Well, probably so.
So they can get their rocks off then. Don't they have better things to do? And I hope everyone laughed at his private parts. Yeah. And
Oh,
Chris says, don't let them up unless you know them. And even make sure you see their face on the preview image before you let them up. Some even imply a hand signal to make sure it's not just a recording. And Sarah says,
where's that
I'd
go?
boot him, but I can't. I'm still have Mona's channel running.
And Margie reported him. Yeah.
Good job. Because I don't remember what we can and can't do on these things.
No.
Report and block is all I got.
Mm.
But I'm not on Mona's side.
My channel is Rita's Roast.
Yep.
I wonder if I type in if it'll drop my link. Because I said it where if you put the HEN in, it ought to drop your link.
Yeah, it came up, Rita's Roost.
So I need to get connected to some of you, rest of you guys. But I have it tonight while I've been sewing.
Yeah, you signed up on my side.
Yeah.
So we're all set there. We're all set on that one. I mean, I watch a few videos before I subscribe 100%, but I subscribed to yours right off the bat. I knew you was my kind to watch. And especially when you started hand sewing that binding. There's not many of us that hand sew that binding.
I just like the way it looks, though. It looks better to me this way than the machine because I never get it lined up front and back on the machine.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, Caitlin found it. Come over.
Well, thank you.
Caitlin, and who's your friend? It's like, I can't put my link up.
Are you type in hand and maybe it'll put it up. Put in HEN.
HEN. No. Oh, there it did. Okay.
That's the reason
cool. We can put in our own link. Sarah, put up your hand.
There's still 27 watching, it says.
Yeah. There's some of us night owls here.
And it says we've been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes. But I've got 2 or 3 more inches left here to go.
And then we're calling a night so Rita can get her sleep.
I'm going to call it a night, but I'm going to be so proud that I've done this.
I'm glad. And I'm glad I could keep you company.
Company. I like visiting with you.
Okay. It's like we have a lot of things in common. I call it, even though I'm always been from a very small town environment, I'm more country than I am anything. I don't like going out to dinner, except for tonight was my exception because I've had this contractor here all week and I'm done. I decided I wasn't going to cook this late night dinner because it's like I have to have you out in the kitchen cooking with me.
Nah.
And nice to meet you, Caitlin. I love the night owl life, but I have to be an early bird. Oh, Lucy Scott, yes. Country here too. the biggest town I've lived in is like 2,000 people, except for when my husband was in the military. And I had to be in Rantoul, Illinois for a while.
Hmm.
And that was an air base, so it's covered with people.
I just cut my thread.
You're done. Yay. Don't lose that needle.
Well, I dropped in that bowl there.
Okay.
Let me find it.
You got to get one of those good magnet needle minders.
I've got to get me one of them. I'm gonna
They're
put
so-
it in that pincushion. There it is. I finished one, and this one's been going on for a year or two.
But that is beautiful, Rita.
Yeah.
And
I
did you measure what size it is?
No, I haven't yet. I put it on a queen size bed, and it fits a queen size bed, but it's not a king. But it's a good size queen. So.
Okay.
There we are.
And 3 of us on Eastern time, Peggy says. And Sarah says, great job, Rita.
Yeah, I finished one. I know. I'm
And
proud of
Peggy says,
myself.
beautiful. And Caitlin says, I just love you, ladies. And congratulations, Rita.
Well, ladies, do you think we all need to go to bed?
I think you guys need to go to bed. I'm going to go shower and cross stitch the rest of my night away.
No. All right. We'll meet back again somewhere on YouTube tomorrow. Somewhere.
Yeah, you seem to hit around 6:30 on my time every night.
All right.
So hopefully I don't have a great granddaughter still at 6:30 like I did last night. That's how I missed it last night. So we'll talk to you again another time, Rita.
All right. Good night. Thank you all for
Bye,
being.
guys.
Bye.